Hey guys, so I'm about to read my journal again, so I hope you're ready to know where my journal is. Okay guys, so I found my journal and I just found the place where I left off, and so this is the part 2 of the video. So if you haven't watched part 1, make sure you go watch that, and make sure you subscribe and like this video and comment and leave me some feedback about what you'd like to see in future videos, or what you don't like about my videos, or what you do like about my videos. I really appreciate the feedback, and I'm always trying to grow. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. The last thing that I was talking about were the things that I value. The next page after that is big goals. So my big goals in life, I want to travel the world. I wanna see the world. I wanna see everything that this life has to offer. I actually had the opportunity to go to the UK for about 10 days, and it was one of the best times, the best experiences of my life. And if I could do it all over again, I would. So I definitely know that there's so much more beauty in this world that I want to experience, and that is a huge goal of mine. I want to help young people. When I was younger, I did not have a strong support system. I was always kind of the loner on my own and kind of taking care of myself. And, you know, I was bullied a lot. So having a positive impact on young people is something very important to me. Okay, so the next goal I have is helping animals in need. I have a very big dream. I would like to eventually be so financially well off that I can buy and completely fund a animal shelter, and veterinary costs and all that, because I know there are just so many animals that are neglected, and there's just so much hurt upon them, and you know, they really don't deserve it. So that is a huge goal of mine. I'm an animal lover. I have 4 rescue animals, so that's another one. And then my last one on here is empowerment / self-development blog and vlog, which clearly I have made that goal a reality. I don't know if I'd call it successful yet, to my terms, but we're on our way. So, okay, so my next entry is from February, the beginning of February. I've said, I know I was put on this earth to help people, and up until recently, I didn't know how I'd do that, but things are starting to become clearer. I posted a video the other day, and the responses I got were amazing. You'd make a great speaker. You are such a bright and beautiful light. That was my favorite. I really needed this today. You made me feel things that I haven't felt in a while. You moved me to tears. That made me feel alive. Helping these people with a 5-minute video. Imagine if I had 1,000 5-minute videos, I could change some lives for real. So the birth of my blog / vlog is starting. I'm still stuck on what I should name it, but that will come in due time. Just keep going. It won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. And I saw something the other day where someone said, oh, changing your life is so easy, easier said than done. No, this is not easy. This has been like the hardest journey that I've ever been on in my whole entire life. And I'm so thankful for it, because it's gonna make me into an amazing human. So all that adversity that you're facing, it's just gonna make you better. So go towards that adversity, girl, or man, or whatever, you know. Okay, next entry. Happiness is a fucking decision. Every day I take steps that make me feel happy about where I am and where I'm going. I choose to be happy about everything in my life, good and bad. I choose to be my true self by doing things that energize me instead of draining me. I choose who I allow into my life and my energy. I choose to make healthier choices, and in return, my body takes me to places and feel things that I enjoy. I choose to override the negative swirl of thoughts with happy thoughts, positive thoughts. And I'm not saying this is easy, but it's 100% our choice. Again, here we go. When I'm feeling sad or down, I choose positive outlets that help me deal, like listening to audiobooks that are personal development or self-development or motivational videos. I go for a walk in nature. I journal. I listen to upbeat or positive playlists. I cuddle my pets. I remind myself what I'm grateful for and my purpose. I am not always positive, but I am always happy because I put in the work. I am grateful, and ultimately I am in control. I could sit and dwell about all the things that could go wrong, because they do, or I can focus on what I'm doing right, because I can only control what I do. I can't control others' emotions or reactions, but I can control mine. Once I had the realization that life is happening for me and not to me, my life changed. And all the bad experiences weren't for nothing. It was to teach me a life lesson. And if you look at every situation, you can find something that you learned. So guys, back to that again. Like I said, it's not easy. And you know what? Happiness is a decision. Happiness, I feel like, is not something that you're not always gonna feel happy. Sometimes you're gonna have negative emotions. That's totally normal. We're people. We deal with a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff coming at us, a lot of information being thrown at us with the news and the media, and it's hard to fight off that stuff. But if you make the conscious decision every single day to do things that make you happy, and like for me, it's journaling, it's eating healthy, it's exercising, it's doing all these things that I didn't think that I could do. And now I'm starting to see that personal growth and personal development is a huge part of why society is so unhappy. And I hope that you guys can take some notes from this little excerpt here, and apply it to your life if you're feeling unhappy or not satisfied with the life that you're living. So this next entry, I'm actually not going to read the whole entry because it's really, really personal, and there's some people involved that I am not had conversations with yet, so I do not want to be outing them without talking to them first. So I'm just going to read the bottom part of it. Essentially, in the beginning, I wrote out everything that I didn't want. All the things that happened that made me feel why I want these things. So I don't want to live a life with money restraining my possibilities, a job that doesn't allow me to do what I want to do. I basically don't want to live the life I did as a child. I want to be a great communicator with the ones I love. I want to be honest even when it hurts. I want to stay and deal with the problems instead of walking out. I want to talk instead of yell. I want to know more and do more. I want to grow and expand. I want to learn every day. I want to take the steps that make me better. I want to be healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. And I want to leave the past behind me and build a beautiful future. You gotta always be very clear about what you want in life, or you're not gonna get it. And put it on paper, put it on something, write it on your wall, write it on a sticky note. Doesn't matter where you write it, doesn't matter how you do it, but write it down. Get very clear about what you want in this life, because then it becomes attainable and it becomes a goal that you can achieve. So there's that. I wasn't gonna read this one, but I feel like it's important because of the first video where I really was mentally was not a good place. Like really bad, wanted to die, didn't think I had a place in this world, and when I felt tired, I felt terrible and I didn't feel like doing anything. And here's this part of my journal. So I feel tired, not tired enough to quit, but tired. My body is not used to all this exercise, but in ways it gives me more energy. Other than walking 2 miles every day, I've been doing a short Zumba class 2 times a week and 10 to 20 squats per day. I've realized that it's easier to find my motivation and I'm more disciplined these days. It's easier to do the things that I normally wouldn't want to. I guess it's because I know what I want. Yeah, guys, I know what I want. I figured it out. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. And all of that means I need to eat healthy and I need to exercise. And even when I'm tired, even when I don't want to, that's a part of discipline. And one of my favorite people to follow, Elena Cardone and Grant Cardone, they shared something and they said, discipline is dangerous. Discipline makes you dangerous because it makes you unstoppable. And that's the truth. When I am disciplined and when I am doing the things that I don't want to do, I am making myself stronger. And that is just so important, especially when you're going through life and you're trying to accomplish things. Like, you have to be disciplined to know that right now this situation is temporary and I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, but I know that doing this is going to set me up and put me in a place to be where I want to be. This next entry is, don't anyone take this personally. If you do, I don't really care. It's about me, so. But anyway,
I've realized that I have no real support from the people who say they love me the most. And this was me kind of throwing a pity party because I launched my blog or maybe I hadn't launched my blog at that point, but nobody was liking or commenting on my videos no matter how much I asked, and it just really hurt my feelings, man. I was so hurt by it, and I was like, why don't they want to support me or whatever? And I don't know what their reasoning is, or maybe they just forgot, or maybe it just wasn't that important to them. And it hurts so much because I know I'm the type of friend, like if you have something that you're going all in for, I'm the one that's right there trying to comment and boost your stuff up, or I'm trying to boost you up and I'm there for you. And it's because I had the expectation that people would act like me, but not everybody is like me. So I have to, I had to realize that I'm doing this blog for me, and this vlog, or whatever you want to call it, I'm doing this for me and for the people who need it, and the 33 people that watch my videos. So, it kind of hurts. Not as much now. I'm kind of over it, like I said, because I realized this is for me and this is for the people who need it. So if they don't need it, then whatever. I'm just gonna keep doing it, and eventually the subscribers and the followers will come, and the success will come along with that.
All right, y'all, that's enough for this video today. I do not want to bore you with my 20-minute videos, so I'm gonna keep this one really short, and I'll see you next week. I'm gonna post another one, and maybe we'll get up to date. We're not up to date yet, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Comment, let me know what you like, what you didn't like, any takeaways you took away from this. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you next week.